by turning off the lights, we can save the world? Well, actually, there is an event called the Earth Hour that promotes the action of turning off lights and other electronic equipment in order to save the environmental from so many environmental issues that happen nowadays. Well, maybe some of you still questions and wondering, why do we need this kind of action or event? Now, try to look at the things around you. Like we use air conditioner, we use computers, and even we use this projector. And maybe some of you come here by using cars or taking the public transport. Imagine how much energy that we spend daily to support our activities. And imagine how much pollution that we contribute to the environment. Things like deforestation, climate change, global warming, and even the pollution has contributed so much to the damage of the environmental. And do you know, friends, as Indonesian people, you should know that according to Forest People programs, Indonesia is losing its forests faster than ever. And it means that all of these kind of environmental issues that happen nowadays is contributed by us. That's why is it the responsibility of us to take care of our environment. Earth Hour. Maybe you still have no idea about what is it actually. And so, let me explain to you. Earth Hour is an event that is designed and conducted by the Worldwide Fund for Nature, or we can call it as WWF. Actually, this event is designed to promote the Go Green action. The aim of the action is to protect the environmental by saving as much energy as we can. That is why, in this event, you should turn off your lights and other electronic equipment for 1 hour to save the energy. So, Earth Hour is also a non-profit event because it is designed by the WWF, which has the big interest in protecting nature and environment. That is why the Earth Hour is also a non-profit event, and it's also charitable and open source event that everyone can join freely. And also, the Earth Hour is known as the Lights Off event. Has anyone have the idea why is it called the Lights Off event? Of course, because we should turn off the lights when we want to join this event. That is why it is called the Lights Off event. And this event is usually conducted on March, every March annually every year. And then it is also not just an ordinary event, but it's a big influential event that even this Earth Hour can change the legislation of the government. For example, like in Indonesia, there are so many forests that is being cut down by people and governments didn't take any action. But by joining this Earth Hour event, we can speak up our mind, we can speak up our voice to ask the government to stop those kind of deforestation in Indonesia. And next, maybe you still questions, then how do people take part in this event? Of course, I have already mentioned to you before that you should turn off your lights and other electronic equipment that you don't use at that time for 1 hour at full. So you may not just turn it for half an hour or 15 minutes, but full 1 hour. And actually, this action is pretty simple. The principle of the action is just you turn off the lights and then you save the environment. It is so simple, right? This action is actually based in Singapore and it was first conducted in Sydney, Australia in 2007. And this event has already successfully gathered all of the people from more than 172 countries around the world. Imagine how big the force or how big the movement that is conducted in this event. So, it is so pretty simple. Again, you just turn off your lights and then you can do a simple thing, a little tiny action to save the environment. So, in my speech, sorry, wait a minute. one is about the description of what Earth Hour is like and when is it conducted. And second is about how we as young people can join this event, can do a little things in order to fix our environment. And so I have a final word for you. I have a final words to end my speech. A little light can break the darkness. A little action can save the world. It means no matter how simple your action is, even just by turning off the lights and other equipments, those kind of simple things can contribute to the betterment of the environment. So thank you so much for listening to my speech.